2 weeks will pass by and I haven't used my MacBook. You want my
Tell them I have a good one.
You want you have 20.
The what OS?
M1.
M1 is a test OS. You know it. I'm testing with the carry. You're not using M1 Ultra, M1 Pro, or M1 Max. Brother, you waste your time and your money.
What's the question? You talk. I'll forget the question.
That's the problem. The size of his phone is like the memory too. He cannot entertain a lot of things. He cannot. The processor is slow.
My name is Salem King. I'm a content creator.
I used to think his name was Salem, but it's okay.
I forgive you.
All right. Salem bus stop for Lekki. Now Salem. Nobody call him Salem. Nobody the same Bible may carry your name to come for. Because na church did that people they call her Salem bus stop. But no problem, Sha. Hi, I'm Timi Agbaje. Okay, I'm a lawyer and an entertainer. I currently use an iPhone 12 Pro Max, iPhone 11 Pro, MacBook Pro.
You have 2 phones?
Sort of.
Two Apple iPhones.
But you get iPad and iPhone, I no complain now. So yeah, sort of. And it's not important, it's AirPod gadget. AirPod na gadget, okay, I get AirPod Pro. I get other gadgets, but they know they needed for this kind of thing. Now I don't talk them.
Like Bluetooth speaker.
No. I have a workstation.
Device is ready to.
No. I have a workstation, and I don't think it applies to this. That's what I didn't mention.
Sorry. iPhone 12, iPad Air, 4th generation, MacBook Pro M1. Which, since you say AirPods, might call AirPods too.
Okay.
Apple Watch.
They decide to buy gadgets. Okay, iPhone 11 when I had it that time, 11 Pro, it was actually a gift from one of my clients, like my law client. I did some stuff. I was like, oh wow, fantastic! This guy, you bad gun. Send me your address. I want to send you something edible tomorrow, and then edible became the iPhone 11 Pro. Then I switched to the iPhone 12 Pro Max like last year, December. Oh, the MacBook has been that lockdown, Sha. That time when everybody if you come out house, now that time the MacBook. See, we can talk truth, I be half truth, I be no truth. I don't really have to because this guy now they give up points because if they hear my story now, they go they pick. I go pretend my enemy take it.
You have your enemy.
Okay, so the MacBook was also a gift from the same person. Like I'm a lawyer. I do corporate commercial law for people. So during that lockdown, there were a lot of stuff that people were trying to do, but it didn't work out because there was limited resources to access of persons and stuff. They called me up. The things were breaking down that time. Then I got in. I don't want to I'm sounding my own trumpet, but I was able to do my thing for them, and they were very impressed. And then they sent me my way, the MacBook and the iPhone. They paid me the money, not the money, the iPhone bill, because if they want this now, they think maybe now you just buy me something. I know I will collect my money. So yeah.
I got my iPhone 12 as a gift. Valentine's last year. What year are we? This August.
1999. Okay,
I got my MacBook from a company I was working with at the time. And then I got my iPad because I just I just needed a device that I could carry around. I don't really like the workflow on the MacBook because I do most of my work on my phone. And when I want a bigger screen, I don't want to go all the way to a MacBook. So I got an iPad and I do most of my work on my iPad right now. Yeah. I got a pencil for my birthday too, so that just made everything perfect. What else? Which other device did I mention? That's it now.
The stupid Apple Watch or something. Say it now. Now catch me away, come. Stop saying you carry your watch, come.
I got it for my birthday.
Congratulations. May you live long life and prosperity. Got it, everything.
Your clients, they give you. Me, my friends don't give me.
Don't you mean that company you take his stock, say you steal one MacBook company? Okay, you say you took it from your company. Did you say they give you? They didn't give you. Now they don't give you something. You still me that now.
I said I got it.
From the company.
Signed.
Also, you see they work with the company?
No.
You see, you run away with company property. You see? Well, it may run away, but no problem.
Oh, I just got tired of wires. And then I closed my eyes for one time and got AirPods. I didn't think I could spend that much money on headphones ever, but after I did it the first time, it just didn't make sense to use wired headphones ever again. Like AirPods now, you know those people we always laugh at that they wear AirPods everywhere. Like that was me because I used to forget they were in my ears and I just liked the convenience. It would read my messages out to me. I could just do everything without having to reach for my phone. So I used it to the max. So I used my AirPods to like finish the battery, finish the life, got another one, and I can only use AirPods now.
I have no opinion. I have no opinion. How you go forget AirPod in your ear? Thank God say we get. Thank God say we get it, but they feel like say it's that lie that you can forget it. Thank God, Sha. Thank God. I get AirPods too, but me, I know they forget that from my ear. So you get, Sha. So.
Well, cause I was just doing basic work. I didn't need an iPad Pro. Everything that makes the iPad Pro better than the iPad Air, I didn't need it. Like, it has extra cameras. I don't use the iPad camera. It had a faster processor. The iPad Air 4 had a great processor. So it was just good for me. I could have also gotten the iPad Air M1, but it was just expensive and I didn't need that. So I just wanted a sweet spot device that was not too old and not so new that it's expensive, and I knew I'd still get updates for a certain period of time. And the iPad Pro was the sweet spot.
I got my iPhone 12 Pro Max out of anger. I had an 11 Pro before.
You're big.
It's not about big. And I know you want to try to find point against me. You will fail. God will not allow you to get those points.
Do you know how much money you have to have in your bank to make that kind of decision out of anger?
Person will steal company laptop. They talk like this. It's okay. So I had an 11 Pro, but it fell down. I borrowed somebody to shoot a skit, and then they said in the skit, person steal iPhone 11. They can't chase him. And as they were chasing him, they broke my screen. I felt very bad, but I couldn't fight them because I'm a creative, and I know that sometimes accidents like that do happen on set. So since then, the iPad, and I said, God forbid, the iPhone, they work like, iPhones now. And the place that broke was the Face ID place. It wasn't just smooth. I fixed it, but it wasn't very smooth. And then the screen kept going bad. I had to fix and stuff. Then I had one boy, no, let me not call him a boy, one guy that I knew him from way back from home, so he came to greet me. So if I want to go and shoot my content that time, I borrow his phone. Then afterwards, I send it back to my iPhone and my other phone, and then I edit and stuff. Then one day, maybe my babe or somebody tried to call and say then get talk, and it was getting long, and I was trying to shoot. I just said, Mom, don't worry, I'll cancel the shoot for today. Then I'm ordered for the phone, and the next morning I bought my phone. So when I hear iPad and stuff, it always make me feel like Baby Shark, like when you have a kid at home, you just want to put something in their hand to keep them busy. So I don't feel relate, and I don't ever think I want to ever relate to stuff like that. Nobody ever buys. No, it's not about that. It's just like nobody ever. So for example, now you even buy iPad Pro. Make I not say now because you love iPad Pro. Nobody ever buys an Apple Pro that is Air because they just don't prefer. It's cheaper, and we know that it's always they buy something nameless. It's basic. It's a life. I see they buy Land Rover. When they buy Land Rover, you know, it's not money. Maybe about na money, not the only test. How can I do for a year? Na money. Do you know what I like about these people? They have English to like make it subtle. They just say, just basic. It's a lie. But let's not go there, Sha. We do together, my bro. Ladies first.
I think your hands are too small.
Okay.
For the 12 Pro Max.
Okay.
You have no business using anything bigger than a 12 mini.
Okay.
Why are you using a 12 Pro Max?
Alright. Are you done?
Answer my question.
I think in response to your question, your pockets are too small for a 12 Pro Max.
It was a gift.
Sometimes when someone wants to give you something, they will size you up.
Wow.
Yes, it's the honest truth. Nobody go give houseboy a Range Rover. If they go buy a car, Corolla or something saying go fit maintain easily. So it's not a bad thing, no. You should appreciate the person because the person has foresight.
The difference between me and you is me, I'm self-aware. So I know what fits into my hand.
In case you don't know, that me aware pass. I aware about you, safe. I know you pass as I know myself. But it's okay. I know how you feel. My hands are too small. When I'm not a bricklayer, why I won't use big hand? Which one is big hand? But it's okay, boss. I understand your point. It's okay. It's not. You don't even have meaning. You have an iPhone 12. Do you know what I feel about people that use? I think I know you say people like, let me use you so that they won't think I'm attacking, but generally, you want to belong, but it's hard.
Belong to what?
You see, you want to enjoy something. You want to buy an iPhone. So like using iPhone 6 now. You are using iPhone, but we know that you and Android, they will drag you together. It's not a matter.
You say you don't want to drag everybody. Now you are dragging.
It's for the Banter, it's for the show. In case you are watching this, so don't commit suicide or don't think bad about it. It's for the show, and I'm attacking Salem that causes Salem.
And you mentioned
iPhone 12, bro.
No, you mentioned
iPhone 12, bro.
No, when you mentioned
I'm giving you. It's called illustrative.
Everybody.
It's called illustrative purpose. When you're not using the max or something, you cannot even understand these things. It's called illustrative purposes, bro. iPhone 12. Nobody. If God won't bless you now, God won't say, yeah, pick some way. You go pick Lekki now. Why you go pick Lekki? Now opportunity to say, they will be a seat pot, they will do something there 10 years. That's is hope. Okay, no. Wait, are you going to location or something now? Because you will now. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
About the time
so let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. This thing now, it's not gadget though, but what is
gadget we're talking about?
I know I'm going somewhere. What's this?
It's a bracelet.
Bracelet. What this thing that is there is what? Is it gold, silver, or bronze or diamond?
I don't know.
You cannot know because all these things are trying to be like good, but they are not good. If you no get them, you no get them. But you now hear people that you are not even wearing this at all. It's better to be neutral than negative. Let's continue. Make me like say I mean
12 be negative.
iPhone 12. I be your baba now. I pass 12 mini, 12 Pro. I can't be 12 Pro Max. You know what they bend down, they give me my pass. I don't know or anything like that, they make mad day 12 Pro Max.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Good for him.
Everything.
My phone is perfect for me because like it's light. So I, like you, I don't buy my gadgets out of anger. I actually check the specs. I'm a content creator and I don't have a workstation like him. I edit everything on my phone. So I know that if I hold my phone for a long period of time, this finger starts to hurt. I've had a fracture in this finger because of the weight
sorry.
of people. I'm not
Sorry about that.
Now.
Sorry about that. I feel about your personal.
So the 12 Pro is like significantly heavier than the 12. So the 12 is perfect. It's like a sweet spot for me. It's perfect. Yeah. Like everything. The 12 also has like the best iPhone battery, right? After it was XR for a while, and then it was the iPhone 12 that had like the next best battery. The Pro has a great battery, but because it's a Pro and the processor is like working over time, the battery is always dying. Even the 12 Pro Max too. It's a bigger battery, but it's also a bigger machine. The screen is bigger, the processor is bigger and everything. But my 12 is like I can go out without a power bank. Which is like if you live in Nigeria and you're a content creator, you don't go out without a power bank. But I can actually go out without a power bank and I'm fine for the whole day with my iPhone 12.
Well, just slight point of correction. That I bought it out of anger does not mean I did not do research or know what I was going for.
You didn't have time to do the research.
No, that's the problem.
You were clouded with
that's the problem. That's the problem. People use anger to succeed sometimes. People use anger to fight for their last breath and they still survive. So that you use anger to do something does not always mean it's a bad decision.
Are you making a case for anger?
But I'm not making a case for anger. Don't go there. I know how you feel. You're using 12. I'm using 12 Pro Max. You cannot. It's emotion. It's emotional for you. It's okay.
It's emotions that you used to go and buy phone.
No, let me show. As I was saying, you said that you always you don't have to go out with power bank. By the grace of God, once I charge this phone, till the time I ever go back, or even at tomorrow evening, I know they charge them. I don't even have a power bank. So if you are any good thing that you have about your phone that is perfect for you, consider it is power 3 over here.
The screen is too big.
Because I'm a creative now, I want to edit my phone. I don't want to go and buy an extra iPad before I can be able to edit something on my phone that I shot with my phone. I don't want to ever have to go and collect. You cannot use a 12 with that tiny screen and do some creative, meaningful works there.
But your hand is small.
It's your hand, not your hand.
I'm seeing.
I complain. You see my hand. In fact, your hand even big past my hand. Your hand even fat past my hand. And I can handle this phone perfectly. Is it not just to press record, and you edit your stuff? Anybody that is using an iPad, you need an extra screen. And my problem, let's not even go there. I don't want to be like I'm attacking you, my bro. I be 12 Pro Max. You be 12. You so would you respect me? Now, Baba, I be for you. No, you just go on. And again, the design is fine. Everything about this phone is beautiful. It's perfect for me. Thank you. You know that when the flaws are happening, to start from the smaller people. So let's Salem start.
You realize there's iPhone 13, right? You know there's.
Do you know the problem I have? Do you know the problem I have? If anybody will shame me, it's not people below me.
Yes, but
It's people that are ahead of me.
like,
You cannot relate. It's not a reality that you understand.
No.
It's not bad. See, let me explain to you. If Island people are banting themselves, Ikoyi will start and VI against Lekki. Then afterwards, Lekki will face Aja. Aja will face Sogote, Lakwe and the rest. But people with the Lekki, you will do all those, make I not mention, make no blast say they broke shame because I have folks there, I'll go there every time to chill with my guys. No feel just the attack Lekki like that, apart from Keno. You say you talk about, hope you get Keno. Is your life that safe? Are you having fun? You have money in your pocket. You have to go to the island to enjoy the money. Let us not go there. It's a gadget show, my brother. Just tell us the flaws of your something.
My phone doesn't have any flaws. I think if I had to talk about any flaws, it would be certain Apple products like Apple Music and iMessage. I feel like they're like terrible products.
As how?
iMessage is bad now.
As how?
It could be better. Like WhatsApp is better than iMessage. Telegram is better than iMessage. Even Instagram messaging is better than iMessage. But they get away with it because they're Apple and they did other things right. Apple Music too. YouTube Music is better than Apple Music. Spotify is better than Apple Music. Which other one?
Audio Macabi?
No, Audio
Okay. Thank God you didn't say that.
But yeah, that would be it. Apart from that, phone is perfect. It's perfect for me. Yeah, it was well thought out. It wasn't like angry outbursts.
I know how you feel. Maybe saying vex, make it still do really. It's a very good thing. But let's not go there, my brother. So the only flaw I think I see in Apple stuff is when a new product is out, something go shall they go wrong or no go dey as optimal as it be for the phone. Even this my phone like this now. They don't say make I update the OS like 3 days now. I've downloaded it, but I need to like stay awake to like do it because I set a time for it and stuff and all. And in the past 3 days, I can tell that something just needs to be. The 12 people cannot understand. 12 Pro Max people can relate, but so something cannot like stuff. And if that's just happening because of OS changes, how much more when you change an entire product? So I feel that when Apple stuff and stuff, but the iMessaging, for example, me I don't get problem. In fact, the iMessage game I like them.
iMessage game is
WhatsApp, as they talk, me can even like say that they attack WhatsApp. WhatsApp say get your own. WhatsApp used to hang on iPhone if you have a lot of contacts. iMessage does not hang. So let's not be like I'm trying to juxtapose or contradict or oppose. You understand? So and again, mention one other thing: Apple Music and YouTube Music. How many people they go YouTube go watch audio music? Now music video people they go watch for YouTube and Apple Music. In fact, if you want to be a good artist and succeed in this Nigeria, that Apple Music chart, na part of your metric of success. iPhone 12, I think it's available. You should check it out someday. Yes, next.
I've been using Apple Music since.
You don't need. This is the problem. People I always say since I be you don't need to explain. We know. It has helped my productivity. So I use my MacBook for my office stuff to my law stuff. Like that's my office. So the workstation is majorly when I like shoot with cameras and like for example now, if I shout out to Shirtless, he shoots for me sometimes. Even though he's a very stubborn person. Cinematographers are the biggest problem. They are like mechanics to moto. Mechanics to moto are cinematographers to content creators. So sometimes when I get someone to shoot and they are wasting my time on when they want to drop video, I just go to the workstation, cut the video myself and try to drop it and I move. And my MacBook can do that too, but it's easier on the workstation to send it there and all of those stuff. Because for example now, I have to get the card reader to connect my Mac to copy and all this, but it's easier and the workflow is smoother and easier. And the capacity sometimes of those workstations, because some of them have dedicated RAM and OS for things like that. So even though your Mac is fast and all that, like you cannot compare a truck to what a G-Wagon would do doing a truck's work. I don't know if you get my point. And then my phone, beautiful. If I want to shoot my portrait stuff or ready to go content, beautiful. I don't need to connect my iPad or anything. On my phone, I shoot, edit, drop, reply, comment. And the screen is big enough. Like, if you're a creative, you appreciate big screens. If you're a creative, you know the essence of big. Like, as a creative, big screens and resolutions are your biggest friends in editing, in anything post. In fact, I don't want to talk about production alone. Anything post because it gives you a bigger view. You can see the details easier. You can do a lot. It just feels comfortable, And it's not about your side of hand though. It's about the side of what is in front of you. If you are using a small phone like an iPhone 12 as a creative, you will likely need a bigger screen like an iMac or an iPad. There's no way you want to escape it. You now lie that it's not for that you just want to use it.
Talk to me.
Oh, it's you? Ah, sorry, I didn't know. So that's all for me, Sha. You can say your own.
Yeah, so because of the kind of videos I make, I often need a second screen because like I script everything out. I don't just enter the streets and
He's attacking me. He's attacking because he knows that I go to the streets. He's attacking me, but anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, so I script everything, by myself. So sometimes I need a sort of teleprompter, and that's where my iPad comes in. So I do all my scripting on my iPad, so that it's just there and readily available because I film on my phone primarily. I only use my MacBook for stuff that I can't use any other devices for. So for example, this is just one random thing. Scheduling TikTok content, you can't do it on an iPad or an iPhone, you have to use a Mac. And just some other small random things. But sometimes 2 weeks will pass by and I haven't used my MacBook. You won't buy?
I don't know, I have a good one.
The one you have is 2019.
And you have one, 2020, what OS?
M1.
It's bro. The problem is that he doesn't know that people that he's talking to, like me now, we are aware. M1 is a test OS. You know it. It's like it's person won't buy a product. They will say, okay, before you buy, share if you do testing. Now testing without thing we carry. If you're not using M1 Ultra, M1 Pro, or M1 Max, brother, you waste your time and your money.
I don't even use it at all.
You cannot. That's the problem because you don't even know if it was good enough. You will use it now. You just didn't know that you bought wrong product. I know how you feel. You will always find an excuse. I know how you feel. If you can sell it cheap or add money, swap. You add money to it to buy the original one.
I'm not going to buy a MacBook in a couple of years.
No, it's okay. Let me not go there. I feel your pain, bro. First.
No, you be upcoming now.
Okay. So no, it's okay. It's okay. If it's someone that is using Pro, I'm using Pro Max, and he's not even using Pro. He's using 12, just number. And I'm using the number, the Pro, and the Max of the entire class. So what I feel is, to be very honest, if you don't have the money to buy all these techie gadgets and stuff, start with what you have. Like, start with what you have, because it was back in the days that you always believed that before you can do something, you have to have this, have that. Now, lie. So people have gone viral. People have built industry. People have built content with just a phone. I have friends that they always tell me that they want to do a content, but they need to buy a camera and stuff and all. It's all in your mind. Sometimes that phone might be the one that will unlock your potential. Like there's some content on TikTok, for example. On TikTok, phone content go viral, go more accepted than camera content. Same as Instagram. That's why, and almost all the streaming content platforms, even YouTube is doing shorts now because they understand the closeness and the personal feel that the portrait mode gives you over the camera. The camera is more professional. When you're watching a camera video, you are expecting good editing, you're expecting a seamless flow of everything, the angles, the shot. But a phone, I dey watch am like food where I buy for those sites. I know they expect say the food go too dope. Make it just not put my belly. Now so it be. So it flies faster and it goes easier. So if you don't have money to like buy all this techie stuff and all, start what you have. And I won't lie, I didn't start with iPhone 12 Pro Max. I didn't start with all the gadgets I have right now.
I thought you started with it.
She will not help me start. So to be very honest, when I started doing content, I was in an iPhone 7 Plus. That time, I used my NYS money to just vex and collect money. You will say I vex a lot, but I didn't really spend the allowance that time because I just wanted to see what I used to read stories online.
Small thing we have in common.
Oh, okay. Wow, you would like to be a part of my common stories. Okay, you're welcome. So, I started with my iPhone 7 Plus that time, and I had friends that had good phones too, like Android phones. I didn't really shoot on Android because I had a problem with some of the Androids that time because I couldn't afford a very good Android. So most time it pixelates, like I don't know how to explain it. Let me explain. It's blurry a bit. So by the time you now take it to an app to edit it and do stuff, the quality does not remain the same because you cannot afford the ones that are good. And I used a Samsung phone before. Samsung phone now for big people. If the screen should crack last time like this, the money you used to repair that screen, you used to buy like 2 more phones. So start whatever you have, whatever phone you're using right now. Start. And one good thing about process is this: when you start with something small and people like that content and people enjoy it, don't be surprised. Somebody might just call you on and say, let's step up your game a little, and they throw something at you. But if you don't start, you are just going to be the talented guy, the best guy in your head. People don't even see what you have. People don't even know if they should support you. They should advise you that, bro, forget this iPhone 12 they use, so move to 12 Pro Max. You know, like stuff like that. So it's okay, it's okay. And still like Salem, abi. Salem.
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 The question. You talk. I'll forget the question.
That's the problem. The size of his phone is like his memory too. He cannot entertain a lot of things. He cannot. The process is slow.
This was the question.
Please bet your money. I will say the question. I will tell you the exact question.
Oh, because you're the one that's been talking since.
No, does not matter.
Of course, you remember.
Retentive memory, OS, RAM. It's okay.
Big rest. I started with one Samsung A5 something, and like my videos are mostly black and white now, and it's because when I started with that phone, like you said, I didn't like how it used to. I learned how to edit on YouTube, but when I would edit, it was not looking like the one I was seeing on YouTube. So that's when I got like a random bright idea to like just desaturate my videos, so that all those grain and the pixels would look artsy and stuff, and it sort of just worked. And I kept at it because it would hide the flaws and make the flaws look like I knew what I was doing. But it was just because I didn't like how it looked. So even later when I upgraded and like saved enough money to I saved for 10 months and got iPhone 7 Plus. The black and white thing just stuck, and I continued like that. And people thought, oh, this guy does black and white because black and white. No, it was from the fact that my videos looked like crap, and I just wanted to find a way to make it work. So I would say, use what you have. And when I say use what you have, I don't just mean what you have. Use what you have access to. So if you have a friend that has iPhone, borrow their iPhone. Everybody has a friend that you can borrow their iPhone or camera for 1 hour, or 2 hours. If it's something you have access to, use it as much as you can. Yeah. If you don't have tripod, use your friends.
My phone, for example, I have friends that do content. Like I always think that most of the people I know how to do all these things more than me. I just use say, or if they fit do them, myself I fit do them. So I always ask them and stuff, and I'm like, but I might not buy it immediately. I might just randomly, hey bro, what's up? What do you use to shoot a video? So I've already gathered enough information. I might not have the money, or I might not be ready to buy it, but the day I now vex that I won't go do that, I already have information stocked up already on why I'm buying that stuff and how it helps me or connects me. So when you hear anger, no good thing say I just wake up one day say I go buy phone, no be so I do my thing. You might think like that, but that's not how I do my stuff.
That's what I'm going with.
Go with what you have. iPhone 12 user now. Why would I care about what you go with? Go with your phone. So yeah, basically for me, sure.
It was basically, what can I afford? That's it. Like, what's the best that I can afford with the amount of money I have? That was it. And now it's what just makes my workflow better, right? So a lot of creators, for example, use computers, I just decided I don't want to do that. So for my YouTube, where I shoot like higher quality content, I have a videographer that I work with. I don't want to learn, I'm just not interested. So it's mostly what makes my workflow better, what makes my workflow smooth. I've done it so many times that I deeply understand my workflow, and I don't compare it to other people and what works for them. Do you understand? What works for them works for them. Yeah.
We know.
Who's my partner?
Partner. Yeah, you guys come straight to partner.
That's 310. Because I mean, he lives in Lagos. He needs to be able to survive.
Multi-links. Do you know what that Multi-links. I might turn him to a multi-links. Nothing to go in, nothing to go out. Just the way in the multi-links. That's all.
That phone is rubbish. God. Honestly, probably the same gadgets I use. Because I buy gadgets mostly based on need, right? Like what he said about how people only buy air because they don't have money. I mean, I get that a lot of Nigerians think that way, but like with the Pro, for example, I prefer the MacBook Air. The only reason I had the Pro was because I got it from the company. But if I had to go and buy, I'd have bought the Air because I know that for my needs, I don't need a Pro machine. Do you understand? So even though I had like a whole bunch, I probably still use the same gadgets I use.
This guy confessed one thing that time. Say sometimes when he didn't have money back then, he will try to make it look like now why I won't do something with that. So attach that argument to that is iPad Air. Don't worry, when they play back in post production, they will see it and they will put it in flashback of his head. Don't worry, I get your point. It's okay. So if I actually have that kind of big money, to be very honest, I think these things I have is what I'm going to use. I only care about what can get the job done. And I don't care about fancy. If I think that this phone can get the job done, and you tell me that there's an iPhone 25 Pro Max that will do the same thing, and there's no difference between this phone and that phone, I don't go buy that phone. No. So that's kind of person I am.
My name is Salem Kinging. I'm a content creator, and this is Product Banter with Source My Gadget. It's your turn. Did you get the thing you're supposed to say?
Hi, I am Timi Agbaje. I'm a content creator, lawyer, entertainer, and I'm live. Is it at or on? I'm live at /on Product Banter of sourcemygadgets.com.
First of all, it's not live, it's pre-recorded.
Hi, I'm Timi Agbaje. You will cut the party worker come out. I'm live on /at Product Banter of Source My Gadgets. Thank you very much.
You can take life easy. You understand? Like everything is not.
See, now because they say we know batter something. This bro, he ain't go collect. He they use bro. Do you know that every guy that is using now struggle? He dey take struggle am. iPhone 12. If you buy 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max, he go come find excuse. He buy iPad Air. You know he buy iPad Pro. He go buy M1 because they don't say M1 are the new one. Okay. Bro, M1 is just like basic MacBook.
I literally didn't buy it.
You don't need. You stole it. It's okay.
Wouldn't I be
it's okay. How many thieves do you know they jail? She make her give you example. They didn't know they want everybody here. But don't worry, we understand. We understand.